We're making decisions today, and they're going to reflect our budget 5 years from now.
3 budget town halls over a period of 2 weeks, part of the aggressive effort by Dr. Richard Pan, Assembly member for the 5th District, to get his constituents involved in the budget process.
This is an opportunity for them to express to me as their elected representative their ideas, their thoughts, and their values. And so this is a very important dialogue. We're not going to be able to succeed in the state with the budget or with policy without engagement from the voters.
Dr. Pan kicked off his tour at Sacramento State on February 15th, a week later in Folsom with the Folsom Chamber of Commerce, and again in Sacramento on February 28th at the Intercom High School Theater. Dozens of people with different backgrounds showed up to share their thoughts, among them Pat Geyer, a former economics teacher.
When I taught econ, I had what was called debt busters, and my students were able to make all these difficult choices very easily. And for Dr. Pan, when he's in the assembly, those choices will not be as easy because there are a lot of people who have many different opinions about things.
Dr. Pan is mindful of the challenge and insists there is no better way to address it than hearing what people in his district have to say.
Identifying the priorities of the voters in the district, thinking about what the impact the state is having on the district, how the state can work in partnership with people in the district, whether it's cities, counties, school districts, nonprofits, businesses, and how we can work together to try to move forward. Certainly with the budget process, we need to prioritize what we're going to be focusing on in the budget, and then same with policy. But I think this is, again, we need to have a dialogue and a partnership if we're going to be successful.
That is your number 2 choice. That would reduce your deficit by $2.9 billion.
Thanks to Next 10, a nonprofit, nonpartisan organization, and its interactive workshops, participants had the opportunity to vote on a variety of revenue and spending decreases and increases to address the state's fiscal crisis.
Please vote now.
There is, a wide array of budgetary problems that constituents have to at least realize before they could tackle, the previous deficit and seeing the future ones.
I am a chart and graph person, so I liked all the charts and graphs. But when you come down to the nitty-gritty, you have to recognize that all of these cuts affect the lives of many, many individuals, and some of them in very difficult circumstances. And I'm very much afraid that a lot of the cuts that we have to look at are going to affect some of our citizens that are really least able to absorb the kinds of financial cuts that they're probably going to take.
I also hope that they will then also be engaged on an ongoing basis on helping make decisions about what we need to do in the state to try to get our economy going and making California a better place.
This report was produced by the Speaker's Office of Member Services.